Hi Pisces, welcome to your love reading for May 2017. You actually have two jumping cards for May from both decks, and the cards that you have are the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups. So I think this is a huge message for those who are single. There could be somebody that you meet in the month of May. That could be the person that you spend the rest of your life with, your life partner. Even for those who are already coupled, it's just kind of, it's a message of happiness. The Four of Wands is a marriage card, but also means a lot of stability, a lot of positive energy in the home. And the Ten of Cups, of course, is that happily ever after energy, marriage, children, and just kind of being in a really good place emotionally. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them back in the deck, and let's see if they come up for you again. Okay, so this is going to be for confirmation. We'll get to that in a minute, but first let's get you 9 cards from this deck. And this is a love reading for the sign of Pisces for May 2017. First card that you have is the Wheel of Fortune. Love reading for Pisces, May 2017. The King of Cups. Love reading for Pisces, May 2017. The King of Wands. Love reading for Pisces, May 2017. The Ace of Cups. Love reading for Pisces, May 2017. The Hermit. Love reading for Pisces, May 2017. The Six of Cups. Love reading for Pisces, May 2017. Ten of Coins. Love reading for Pisces, May 2017. Temperance. And then the final card, love reading for Pisces, May 2017. Three of Swords. Okay, so the card at the bottom of the deck is going to represent the main energy around your love life for May. And you have the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords does represent healing. There can be a lot of healing happening in a relationship. This also represents needing to take a step back and really kind of think about things very carefully. And we will see how this ties in with the rest of the reading. Now, one thing that I noticed, if you have a Cancer moon or rising, you may want to check that reading. The reason I mention that is because there's several repeating cards in this spread. Cancer had the King of Cups, Cancer had the Ace of Cups, Cancer had the Hermit, and the Four of Wands. I think the Ace of Cups jumped for them from this deck. I just did the reading, I don't even remember, but I know they had the Ace of Cups. So they had the King of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Hermit, and the Four of Swords. So I think if you have a Cancer moon or rising, you might want to check that video out because it might give you more insight into what's going on here. Okay, so let's take it one card at a time. The first card that you have is the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune, this is a major arcana, so this is a significant influence in your love life right now. This is something that you can't avoid even if you wanted to. But it does represent positive change. This represents that it's time for things to turn around in your love life. So if you've been in an energy where you have been unhappy, maybe relationships have not been working out for you, if you're single and looking, or you're married or coupled and there's just been, a lot of conflict, it's time for that to change. This represents, you finally getting lucky and you finally being on top of the world. You being very content. Now, here I see your energy. You have the King of Cups. So this is you. This is a water sign. But even for those who are single, this can be another water sign that comes into your life in the month of May. Because you have the Ace of Cups in this reading. I'm telling you that, there's new energy. There's a new person, and then you also have a fire sign here. So for those who are single, there could be a fire sign. There could also be a water sign. For those who are coupled, this can even be your partner. Now, it's interesting. You know, we have the King of Wands. Obviously, this is male, fire sign, male or female, sun, moon, or rising. It's right next to your energy. This is someone who's very close to you. So for those who are single, this can be your partner. And if you're thinking they're not a fire sign, like I said, it could be their moon or rising sign. Or they just may be in that energy where they're really, you know, fire signs, I always think of very outspoken, very direct, very passionate, very driven. They might be in that energy. I just feel like it's someone close to you. For those who are single, I feel like you're very close to meeting this person. And, you know, for things in your love life to finally turn around. You have been healing. Remember the main energy here from the Four of Swords. This is healing. This is recharging yourself. Getting ready for this new person to come into your life. But for those who are already coupled, I just, you know, I see two people who are close together. Because they're both kings, I kind of feel that there could be some stubbornness going on in the relationship, like somebody or just someone to change, and you know they're kind of, you know, being stubborn in their way. Nobody wants to change, but I feel like it's time for that to change. It's time for things to turn around in this relationship, where maybe neither one of you feels like you should be the one that compromises. It should be the other person that changes their schedule or changes their behavior, whatever it is. This is good. Here, let's start with the second row. You have the Ace of Cups. So this is a new beginning. For those who are single, again, this can be a new person coming into your life, a new relationship. It could be, you know, another, like I said, another water sign, another fire sign. After, you know, a time where you have been healing from a past relationship, where you've been kind of recharging yourself, you've been preparing to trust again, to love again. This is a new relationship. For those who are already coupled, this is you kind of rekindling your relationship. Kind of getting that spark back. And like I said, Cancer had these two cards as well. You know, with the Hermit, this card came up for them 2 times. And here it is for you right in the center of the reading. It's kind of interesting that you have a new beginning here. Whether you're single or coupled, there's some type of new beginning. But the Hermit tells me that there may have been distance, or you may have felt that your partner has been distant from you, or you know they haven't been as open with you as they should. The Hermit does represent solitude. It represents a lot of soul searching. It could be that you have been the one who has been soul searching about this relationship, where maybe you needed time to yourself. You needed some space. Again, this is sounding a lot like Cancer, and you're both water signs. So the Hermit, it just represents trying to get to the truth, like what's really going on here. And like I said, the fact that there's 2 kings here tells me, you know, that for most of you, those who are already coupled, that maybe like you're being stubborn and like nobody wants to change, and yet with the Wheel of Fortune, it's time for change. You know, you also have the past here. You have the 6 of Cups. This is, you know, this can be someone from the past coming back into your life. And yes, for those who are single, if you're waiting for someone from the past to return, it could be that they do come up. They do pop up in the month of May. If they do, I feel like this person has been doing a lot of thinking about the relationship. Maybe what went wrong, why you broke up, what could happen again, how they feel about you. There's literally, you know, someone doing a lot of soul searching about the past. And then, you know, there's the promise of a new beginning. So I feel like if you've lost a relationship, and I do see a breakup here in the 3 of Swords, there's a possibility of this person returning. But there's also, I feel that for those who are already coupled, there's a possibility of issues from the past coming back. You know, emotional baggage, like you thought you healed that wound. You thought you finally put that argument to rest, and that here it comes again. And it could be that, you know, in the month of May, that you're doing a lot of thinking and soul searching about things from the past that have been affecting your relationship. I feel like for the majority of you, you know, you're moving past this. You're choosing, you know, a new beginning with your partner. You're rekindling your relationship. But I feel that for those who are already coupled, I feel like there's something you have to think about very carefully here. There's something you have to really kind of, like, you have to look beyond the illusion And you may need some space to figure this out. You know, with the main energy being the Four of Swords, I feel like there's a lot going on mentally with concerning your love life. Things from the past that could be affecting you. You know, and I mentioned arguments with your romantic partner, but this can even be that there's still someone on your mind from the past. Even for those who are coupled, there could be someone from the past that comes back into your life. Or maybe you're already in a relationship and then here comes somebody from the past that still has feelings for you. And this is going to put you in an awkward position where you may have to do a lot of soul searching as far as like, you know, who do you want to be with? And that could be what's going on the top row with the two kings, the King of Cups and the King of Wands. You know, which king are you going to choose? Like I said, one can be another water sign and one can be a fire sign. I just see the influence of the past in some way, you know, and a lot of kind of thinking and trying to figure things out regarding something from the past or someone from the past. But I do see a new beginning here. Okay, so let's move on to the next row. You have the Ten of Coins. So this is a really positive card of family and children, but also financial stability, to the point where you're pretty much taken care of when it comes to your finances and your career. This is even kind of like the legacy, you know, it's like a financial legacy you can pass on to your children. So I feel like many of you will be concerned not only about your relationships and your love life, but the safety of your home and your finances. You have a message here to be patient. You have Temperance. Temperance is a major arcana, and it's lined up with a major arcana with the Hermit. Temperance is telling you, like, don't play it cool. Don't do anything extreme. Seeing that it's right next to this card, you can't ignore the elephant in the room here, the Three of Swords. This tells me that somebody, you know, there could have been a really bad argument with you and your partner. There could even have been a breakup. That definitely makes sense, because we have, you know, the Three and the Four of Swords here. This is, you know, the breakup card, or separation, or divorce. And, you know, this represents needing some space. For some of you, this is not for everyone, but I feel like for some of you, you know, there has been a marriage, you know, there has been a sense of stability, where maybe things are being kind of shaken up, and you don't quite know where you stand in this relationship. There could have been somebody that left the relationship, that broke your heart. This is the card of, you know, of heartache and loss and emotional pain. You're just kind of devastated because you've lost somebody that you love. And I feel like for some of you, it's, you know, a marriage partner, your spouse. But you have a message here to be patient. Temperance does represent, you know, keep everything in balance. Don't do anything extreme. We'll see what the confirmation cards say, but I feel like for those of you, if you're watching this reading because your marriage has come to an end, or you feel like it's coming to an end, this may not be what you think. Temperance is telling you to be very gentle with yourself and be very compassionate and just stay very low-key. So I feel like there could be something going on that you're not aware of yet. Now, I think I did mention singles. No, I don't think I talked about singles. For singles, I just feel like, you know, there's an opportunity, you know, for a long-term relationship. There's an opportunity here for you to meet somebody who can be your life partner, the person you have children with. There could be someone from the past that you still think about. That's probably why we have the Six of Cups as well. You may be thinking about a breakup that you went through. You may not want to get back, you know, on the dating scene. You may want to keep to yourself. They're just letting you know that you have options this month. There could be somebody that you meet that can be very significant to you, but that's going to be up to you. You have to determine if you have healed enough. Remember the main energy. Have you healed? Are you finally over this person? Are you finally letting go of the past? There's somebody here that can bring you a lot of happiness. And I feel like here, you know, with the Temperance card, for those who are single, if you do meet somebody new and you kind of feel like, you know, I don't trust them, we're not connecting, I feel like you have to give yourself some time. Like, if you meet somebody new, don't push them away because on the first date you feel that you don't connect. You know, kind of give it time. Like, really get to know a person. Get to know the people that you meet in the month of May, because I feel like there could be someone special for you, especially if you know, it's another water sign or fire sign. Okay, so let's see what other messages come up for you from this deck. What additional confirmation is there for the sign of Pisces for May 17? Sorry, I gotta get the wrong year. It's already May. Interesting. The Six of Coins. And I say interesting because this came up for the sign of Cancer. And I just mentioned, you know, how you're getting similar cards. Love reading for Pisces for May 2017. The Two of Coins. Love reading for Pisces for May 2017. And Judgment. So there's a lot of interesting things going on in this reading. Let me just move the camera a little bit this way. So this is what, you know, really caught my eye, because this card came up for Cancer as well. And I keep bringing up Cancer. I just feel like for those of you that have, you know, a moon or a rising sign in Cancer, you may want to watch that for additional insight. This card repeated itself from this other deck for them. They had the Hermit repeat themselves and the Six of Coins, and then you have it as well here. So the Six of Coins is telling you that in the month of May, it's time for you to get what you deserve. It's time for you to be happy. So I feel like, you know, if there's been, you know, stubbornness in a relationship where, you know, you've been kind of urging your partner, like, you know, we have to fix the situation, especially if there's been a lot of, you know, bickering and arguments and misunderstandings, and maybe there's a separation, maybe you're not living together anymore. May is the time to fix that. It's the time for you to finally, you know, have that relationship that you deserve, the love that you deserve. You also have the Wheel of Fortune telling you that it's time for things to finally turn around, especially if they have kind of been like upside down. I do feel, I mean, the Two of Coins, when I saw this, I immediately felt that you have options that you're not available, that you're not aware of. And remember that I did mention that I felt like there could be someone from the past that comes into your life in the month of May. They come back into your life, and you have to choose between two partners. To me, the Two of Coins, this represents choosing between two things, two people, two outcomes. And for some of you, you may be deciding between two partners. It could be, you know, that you moved on recently from somebody from the past, you know, where there was a breakup, and now they pop up again, and you're in a new relationship. And there's a lot of, you know, thinking and soul searching as far as who do I want. So yes, this is another message that you could be put in an awkward position where you have to choose, what do you want? There is an energy here of a new beginning, another new beginning, Judgment. This is a major arcana. This is a big deal. This is kind of a new life that awaits you. But Judgment, to me, it also represents something that you thought was dead. And we even kind of see a coffin here. We often see that in many of the decks for this card. Something you thought was dead and long gone comes back to life. And I think that's significant with the Three of Swords right here. So a relationship where your heart was broken and you're kind of mourning, you know, that person's no longer there. They broke, you know, they moved out or they broke up. This is a new beginning. Like, it's not over. Judgment does represent, you know, you rising from the ashes. A second chance. You know, this is you giving somebody a second chance. So I definitely feel some of you may be rekindling a relationship. But, you know, for those who are already coupled, it could just be that, you know, things are not as grim as you think they are, as hopeless. This represents that you're giving your partner, or they're giving you, a second chance. You're giving each other a second chance to start over. I also feel like the Two of Coins, this can represent, if it's not a choice, if it's definitely not a choice for you, where there is no one from the past coming back, it can represent, you know, kind of instability, kind of wishy-washy energy. And I kind of feel like, you know, this is something probably that you want to work out in the month of May. I feel like that's available to you. Like I said, it's your time to receive, to get what you deserve when it comes to relationships. And if there's been somebody that has been in this energy of like come and go and off and on, it's time for you to finally settle this, whether this person commits or you move on. I feel like either way there is, a big new beginning for you. Now for those who are single, again, you just, you have options. You have more options than you think. But I feel like you have to want to move on. There's a second chance for you to be happy again, to find love. And I see that all over this reading. But you have to make that decision that you're not going to stay down. You're not going to stay in that coffin. You're going to rise from the ashes. Again, it is your time to be happy. Okay, so let's see what this deck wants to tell you. What other messages are there for the sign of Pisces for May 2017? The Three of Cups. And I will move the camera in a minute because I know that you can't see everything. Love reading for the sign of Pisces for May 2017. The Two of Swords. Love reading for Pisces, May 2017. Queen of Pentacles. So you have another court card. Okay, at the bottom of this deck, wow, the High Priestess. So this is telling you, this is intuition. This is kind of inner guidance telling you what to do, and I definitely feel like you have options here. There's a lot of people in this reading. This is kind of giving you spiritual guidance, a sense of direction, but also you using your intuition, whether you're single or you're in a relationship. So let's take a look at what has come up for you. You have the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups, this is another card, that is connected to marriage and children. But this is also joy and celebration. So I definitely feel there's so many positive messages in this reading. I feel like if your marriage has been on the rocks, you can be happy again. This is a card of celebration. I feel like you'll be celebrating something. You're finally getting back on track with that relationship, or somebody has come back from the past. You're celebrating. Some of you may even, be having a baby. Maybe not everyone, but this card can sometimes be connected to children. And it is right next to the Wheel of Fortune, which means that it's time for change. You've not been happy, but it's time for that to turn around. This is what I was talking about over here with the Two Kings. You have the Two of Swords. This is really stubborn energy. This means that somebody has to compromise. The Two of Swords can mean there's a lot of, you're stuck in your relationship, or you're stuck in your love life because there's something you don't want to do, there's something you don't want to say, or there's something you don't even want to touch something. And if you continue in that energy, you're not going to move forward. You're going to stay stuck, whatever that means to you. For those who are single, I definitely feel like if you continue to focus on, someone from the past, that you're blocking yourself from this new happiness that wants to come into your life, or you're celebrating finding a new partner. I feel like you have many choices for those who are looking. Now you have an earth sign that popped up for you. It's the Queen of Pentacles. That this could be male or female, earth sign, sun, moon, or rising. But remember that you also have the King of Cups, which could be you, but it could also be another water sign, a fire sign, an earth sign. For those who are single, use your intuition. You're going to be guided to the person that is just perfect for you. You have options. Somebody may have broken your heart in the past, but you can move on if you want to. But for those who are already coupled, still, like I said, you can be happy again. Even if things do not look positive right now, even if somebody has moved out or said something that really devastated you, this is you, enjoying life again, laughing together again, being in love again. But this could involve a really tricky decision. And for everyone, it's going to be something completely different. The Two of Swords, it's really complicated. It could be that your situation is really complicated. That, this is a decision that has to be made, or you're not really moving forward. And of course, with the Queen of Pentacles here, this is an earth sign, so this could be your partner. This could be your partner, and it could be that they are being really stubborn. The Queen of Pentacles also is next to the Ten of Coins, which, this is a marriage. So I feel like for some of you, this earth sign is your romantic partner. So just kind of looking at this reading, there's a lot of positive message. I feel like there's a lot of positive confirmation for those who are already married or coupled that, you have a good thing, something that's solid, that you can work things out if you're going through something difficult. For those who are single, there's a strong message that there's people around you. There's a lot of people around you in the month of May who are possible marriage material. Everyone just needs to use their intuition. Everyone needs to just kind of watch the signs. Where are you being guided to go? And for everyone also as well, there's a need to heal. Maybe there's a need to forgive. There's a need to kind of figure things out mentally. Okay, Pisces, this has been your love reading for May 2017. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will speak to you again next month.